Hi, I'm Magnus from the New York Jedi, and this is the final episode of our lightsaber comparison series. We will be looking at advanced light weaponry, we'll be looking at ultra sabers, we'll be looking at the custom saber shop, and Hasbro FXs. We'll be discussing the pros and cons of each of these models, and this way, being either an experienced lightsaber twirler, to someone that just wants to get into the hobby, or someone that's just looking for a piece of bell candy, this will give you an idea of which company might be the best fit for you. Now let's look at the first company, Advanced Light Weaponry. Advanced Light Weaponry, created by the founder Bob, creates a one-of-a-kind piece of art. He will not make or duplicate any one design ever again after he creates it. This gives you a one-of-a-kind piece that no one else will ever handle, which is really great. Now, in terms of some of the positive natures of his sabers, you're looking at steel construction, you're looking at highly elaborate hilt designs. You contact him, letting him know what you would like for your lightsaber, and he will design based off of your description, artwork, and your conversation with him. You'll be able to come up with this one-of-a-kind, and he will do his best to match what you're looking for. If you're looking for something like a lacquered katana hilt to a juicy bone, whatever you can imagine, he can make. Now, if you didn't want to go something as extreme as that kind of design, he does have a stunt series in which, a lot simpler, but still has one-of-a-kind design work on it, in which will still have his signature artistic look. You're looking at still steel construction, so you're looking at durability. Now, the cost is going to range from about $300, $350 for a basic stunt series that is of his generic hilt, or you could go as extreme as $500, $600 or higher, depending on the elaborate nature of your hilt. And again, it's one of a kind, so you're really looking at a saber that suits you. Now, the wait time for the one-of-a-kind sabers can take a while, depending on the elaborate nature of your order and also his order list. So you could be looking at several months to half a year waiting for your saber, but when it arrives, it is truly a one-of-a-kind piece of art. The stunt series you can acquire on eBay, and you'll have it within a few days. So you have two different options from Advanced Light Weaponry. The next lightsaber we'll be looking at is Ultra Sabers. Now, this is the initiate from Ultra Sabers. It's a good airplane grade aluminum. It's quick. You could order it, and in a couple of days it'll arrive. It's one-piece machined aluminum. You have a good LED running through it. It's a good basic saber. It'll start around $65. And if you're looking for something inexpensive but durable, well, then go Ultra Sabers, because Ultra Sabers will give you something where you could kind of get a feel for the hobby, feel if this is something that you want. If you just want something hanging on your belt or something to carry on to a convention, this is a good way to go. He has a lot of different designs, so you're not limited just to the initiate. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. This is the Mantis. The Mantis is the newest of his sabers. As you can see, it takes on the curved hilt, and it has several features like additional blade emitters, in which you could go for a different look if you wanted. Within, we have an emerald driver, which allows for you to pick any kind of color you want, as well as pulse effects, which you've seen in previous episodes. So if you're also looking for something unique, something different, Ultra Sabers has a good variety that'll suit your needs. Now, benefits of the Ultra Sabers, you're looking at strong aluminum, you're looking at very quick service in terms of the order, you're looking at very well balanced blades, you're looking at a saber that you can use easily. Now, with sabers like this, the nice thing I have to say is, if there was ever a problem with the saber, I could unscrew it, fix it myself, and then go back into play. I would say the difficulty with things like the Initiate and some of his older blades is that if I snapped a blade or snapped a wire, it'll take a while to repair because it's a little harder to get into, so you might have to send it back to the shop. So, in terms of cost, you could be going as something as low as $65 for Initiate, just a standard with a simple one LED in it. You could go as high as $550, depending on what your requirements are. For example, this saber, the Mantis, starts around $250. No, actually, it starts $180. But then if you start adding modifications to it, the price does go up. So if you're looking for a good, $180 is a good price for a starting blade. I put an emerald driver in, so it does add about an extra $150 to the blade. The emerald driver allows you to alter the color, to add pulse features. Again, if you wanted to put a sound card on this, then it'll come out to about $500. Now, the sound card gives you flash and clash, a glowing button, and a few other details. So, Ultra Sabers, you have a good range between $60 all the way to $550 in terms of cost for your lightsaber. So that also gives you a direction and an idea of what you want to cost. Now, again, they're durable, they're able to handle a hit, and they're quite enjoyable for the sabering community. The next company is the Custom Saber Shop. Now, the Custom Saber Shop allows you to, by using the modular hilt system, create whatever lightsaber design that really could pop in your head. Each of these pieces can be unscrewed and you could add a completely different piece to it. They have 20 different blade emitters, 15 different choke holds, 5 different main bodies, 20 different pommels. And in that combination, you could really come up with a lot of unique combinations for your lightsaber. Now, price-wise, you're looking around $120 to $150 to start with, depending on how many pieces you're going to have on it. And the price will go up from there based on whatever it is that you're building. So if you're doing a saber staff, well, then just double the price for whatever one saber would cost. Now, can you get sound? Yes, you can go to the website and you could order a sound card. Do you want a flickering or do you want different lighting effects? You could also order LED drivers from their page. The benefit of this type of saber is that if it breaks, you can get into the guts, repair it yourself. The downside is if you have no experience in soldering, well, then you're either going to have to learn or this company might not be for you. But I'll tell you, I never soldered before, and I went on YouTube, found a couple of videos on how to solder, and I was able to put this together in a couple of minutes. Now, I built this back in 2007. This is my first saber that I built and used. Now, the nice thing is, the sabers are a nice blank canvas. As you can see, I colored this up. I got some Rust-Oleum and I, added a little bit of my personal flair. Now, talking about adaptability and adjustability, these are just 2 sabers that have a center coupler that allows us to put them together. So this gives you the ability, if you wanted to create a saber staff as well, you could. So, if you're looking for pre-made lightsabers, then Ultra Sabers and Advanced Light Weaponry is for you. They're both places where you can go and make an order, and in a few days, you'll have a fully workable saber ready to use. If you're looking for something a little different, like a Custom Saber Shop, where you have the ability to solder yourself, well then, just like the Jedi Path, you can create your own lightsaber. So, if you have any questions, please come by the New York Jedi on Facebook or their webpage, and we'll be glad to direct you towards whatever your destiny lies. Again, this is Magnus from the New York Jedi, Empire Saber Guild, and Rebel Legion. Have a great day, and may the Force be with you.